Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello everybody, the old captain here, and got another day full of video requests at assholeconsulting.com, where you, yes you, not them, not her, not that guy behind you, the guy picking his nose, you can go to assholeconsulting.com, and you don't just have to have a video request, you can have any kind of request or consultation advice on anything, any topic, anything, as long as you pay me, and I can legally give you that advice. So like basically no legal advice and no specific financial advice. Like I can't say invest in this stock because Jim Jones with fancy teeth says so. Bleem. So a young man writes, "Hi Aaron, I found out about you 4 years ago from Delusion Damage." That's a good place, delusiondamage.com. And you're one of the few menacer men I've stuck with. I've purchased Enjoy the Decline a couple of years ago and it was a great read. I'm up to chapter 7 of Bachelor Pad Economics as of writing this, and so far it's the best thing I've read since DD. Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, Delusion Damage. Okay. I feel pretty hopeless about what career to chase, so I thought I could use some advice straight from the asshole's mouth. I don't want to make you sift through my life story, but I do want to convey my situation for the question, so I'm going to try to keep it as succinct as possible. If the rambling is too much, please skip to the last paragraph where I put information I want to stay private in parentheses, alright, so I won't do that. I know a few mean-spirited people I introduced to you. I'm about halfway through my freshman year of college for computer science. At this point, I would rather be dead. I'm a very stoic person, but all of my life I have had the intense hatred for the education system. Well, you and me both. After being accused of stealing textbooks my sophomore year, I channeled this hatred into graduating early and did so that year, getting straight A's through online courses. You don't want me to mention this, but it's very specific. It would help out. Okay, I can't. You didn't want it because of that. I have about 8,000 in liquid, 8,000 worth in liquid, wasting away in my savings. I'm entrepreneurial, obsessive, tech crazy, autodidact. God damn it! When you people are smarter than me, and I gotta go get Davis Arenio to translate autodidactic. I've always had the mindset that I would get rich on my own terms or die trying, as well as a penchant for minimalism. If I could have things my way, I would be living as a hobo with a laptop, investing every spare waking hour into programming. Love making too. I absolutely love it. I'm good at it, and I think I could make good money with it soon. I don't think I need to sit through 4 years of college. No, you don't. To get to that point, there are opportunities sprouting up in the tech world rapidly, and I'm too impatient to let them continue passing me by. My biggest obstacle right now is my parents. My parents moved to the United States from a poor country. They have two things deeply ingrained in their head from the old country. Is this the country that sucks, that you fled from? Ask them that. Why do we hold on? I like it when the Mexicans come here, they don't learn English. And then they keep voting in shitty politicians. All immigrants have got to learn. You escaped a shithole, or a place that you did not like as much as you think you would like the U.S. Now you have to ask yourself, what do we leave behind and not bring with us? That would make the United States the same shithole in a couple generations worth of time. So, 1, the family sticks together. You need a college degree, no exceptions. I love them to bits, and if making that big money will go to them, but I can't live being shoehorned into going to college much longer. I thought my hatred of conventional education was a maturity issue, but now going to college, I'm confident it's a personality issue. No, it is a maturity issue. College and education is just, it is becoming worse and worse. There's nothing wrong with you. You're too mature. That's the problem. College is for the most part, not always, but for the most part, a big waste of time. It's nothing but high school version 2.0. And it's just the last way that leftist professor type people can suck the money blood out of you. They got you K through 12 of your parents with the property taxes. Now they're going to have you take out a ton of debt. So it's about as evil as the Fed, I would say, is big education. Confidence. I have until the 22nd to drop class. Oh, I'm glad I got this to you, and I'm strongly considering it. In Bachelor Pad Economics, you mentioned self-certification for computer-related jobs. This sounds like the quickest way for a hard worker to make some cash soon without too many obstacles or professor seducing. What do you think is the best path to making a livable income and having spare time to work on entrepreneurial projects for an aspiring tech nomad? My parents are willing to support me if I can prove job security. If your suggestion is in college, how can I get my parents to see eye to eye and not worry so much? Thanks again, aspiring asshole. Okay, here's the deal. Every immigrant, every person, every child of parents have got to get their parents to realize at some point in time that they are not their parents and their parents do not own them. I don't care what fucking culture, what fucking country, what fucking religion. It seems to be more pronounced in the Middle Eastern and Asian cultures, but it doesn't matter. You're not your parents' bitch. Okay, now they brought you into the world. They got to finance you until you're 18, but after that, you have every legal right to do what you want. That's what America was founded on. You get to go and do your dream. Now, to specifically address your dream, yes, I think what you should do, what you should look into, get out of college. You can always go back to college. It's not like it's going anywhere. It's not like these people are going to be desperate to have you people spend thousands of dollars on. So don't bother going to college. It's making you miserable. But do take a look at programming boot camp. They got these very intense month-long programming boot camps where, I mean, you already seem like you have the background in it. It sounds like you programmed already. And not only will that give you certifications and you will be able to go and say, yeah, I know C# or whatever it is that people are looking for, that will also allow you to enter into one of the most entrepreneurial fields, and that is IT, specifically computer programming. So you could program, I mean, right there is your entrepreneurship. Not only is it your stable 9-to-5 job, but it's a skill that you could, I'm going to program an app. Now, what you're going to have to do is your parents, if they're going to be dicks about it, it sounds like you're living at home, it sounds like they want to help you financially. If they don't endorse your plan, and they pull the funds, sorry, your parents are being dickheads. It doesn't mean they don't love you, but they're being over-controlling dickheads, and that's where you got to cut the cord. This is why, when I was 18, I left. And I supported myself because there was no, my dad being a pet, he never did this, but you could see where, I know some people say, well, you can't go, I got to see that you're going to church. We're a good Christian, you got to go to church. And it to be like, no, I don't have to. You going to pay me? You're going to give me money not there to go to church? You're going to give me money to do this? Because unless you're paying me to do what you want, I'm going to do what I want. And here's where the backup comes in. You need to support yourself. So that's something that you gotta be willing to face that possibility that you're gonna have to get at least a part-time job and support yourself, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, but it will galvanize you into a true man faster than anything else I personally know. So you're gonna have to say, Mom, Dad, here's my plan. I want to go to programmer boot camp. There are several of them out there. One I almost got to be a sponsor. They never got back to me. It's sad, but there are different places. Find out, talk to some computer programmers, see which ones they recommend, find out what's very highly rated out there. Take those programming boot camps, and then like in a month, fuck 4 years, in a month you're done. Like you go and you start applying for jobs, or maybe you further hone your skill in a particularly employable computer program or computer language. But yeah, that's why. But you're going to have to tell your folks, look, this is what I'm going to do. I want to become a programmer. This is not me pissing away on sociology or majoring in English or all this other bullshit. I'd like you to help me, but you got to be prepared. When they say, well, that's not college, you got to say, okay, fine. I guess you guys aren't going to help me. And then you got to go get a job. Like, you got to go, dude. You got to go. And then it'll suck. You'll be poor. Your parents will be pissed off. But, when you come back, I don't know why you need your parents' approval. I really don't. You know what? Today in America, if you support yourself and you're employed and you're under 30, pretty damn good job. You're beating the average person. So yeah, that's what I do. So yeah, go look into those computer programming boot camps. Be prepared to have the talk with your folks, and be prepared to leave. They may not support your decision. And I wish there was an easier way out, but I'm an asshole. I don't know any other way but to tell it to you straight. So, toodles.